Hello again to my 3 very loyal video watchers. I'm finally off of my 6/12 schedule at work. Thank God. So I actually have some time to do some stuff. I've kind of been catching up around the house, pressure washing the front of the house. Hopefully it looks good. New serpentine belt and wash on the red truck. Put a new AC compressor and oil change and tire rotation on the Civic, and on the dually. What did I do to the dually? I cleaned it and I did an oil change on it. And I have been working on the RX-7. I think I left off with needing to put radiator hoses on this thing, and that I have done. Got some radiator hoses on it, filled up with coolant. Seems to be cooling fine. The only thing left on the cooling system is I need to get an overflow tank to hook into here. I'm gonna get one of those long skinny ones and just mount it right there. Easy peasy. Let's see what else I have done. I've done a little bit more on the downpipe, not a whole lot. I want to show you that my TIG welds are improving on my stainless. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than this one, which I kind of went back and went over it a little bit so it wasn't so dull. But I still have to finish up the downpipe at least before I can drive it. These are the things I have to do before I can drive it. I have to finish up the downpipe, at least have it exit under the car. I have to finish running the new, I bought a new transmission cooler. I may have mentioned it in the other video, I'm not sure, but see if you can see it. I mounted it yesterday. Let me undo the car cover. Oh, no garage life. So there is the tranny cooler right there that I mounted under here. I have one line going to it. I was out of, I didn't have enough PTFE line to go back to this side, but I have ordered some. I get all my line from Hot Rod Fuel Hose. They have a little bundle where you can buy, like, this is just, I'm gonna use 6 AN on this, and I think I got it for like 75 bucks shipped for 10 foot of line and 4 fittings. So it's a pretty good deal, and it's Teflon lined. It's the same stuff I've run on I've got on all my fuel lines. With the 85, everything seems to work fine. So see, I got to run one more line to the cooler, and also I'm in the process of putting on these quick latch hood pins. Let me show you these. Let me pull my hood prop down. I also need to put a hood prop back on this thing. So I've kind of been cutting on the hood, which is nerve-wracking to me, but I'm trying to get these things mounted on here where the pins can go through right where the factory bumps were, right there. And still working on the other one, but hopefully it'll look pretty decent when I get them on there. I've got to cut the bottom side to fit the bottom side of the brackets on there, which are these things. If I can get the package open with one hand. So these have to go on the bottom, and then they just kind of sandwich in the hood. And these are the strikers right here. But so I got to finish installing those, and other than that, I should be able to drive the car, at least see how everything's working. My only real concern is hopefully that transmission cooler is big enough to keep the tranny cool. I think it will be, especially with it not being up under the hood anymore, under all the heat and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much about it, what I've been doing. Can't think of anything else that I've done that y'all haven't seen, other than put that little 45 on and stuff like that. But I've got some more downpipe parts that came in. I got a slip joint that I'm going to put probably about where the frame rail is. I'll put that on, and I've got this 45, oval 45 to go back up under the car, and then I've got this that I'm going to go from oval to round, where I can finish up the round exhaust straight out the back of the car. It's gonna be straight 4-inch all the way back. But yeah, it's good practice for my TIG welding skills. Still not that good, but getting better. But yeah, it's a little cold and rainy-ish today, so I probably won't mess with the car a whole lot today. But maybe tomorrow, if it's a little warmer, not rainy, I'll mess with the car and get this thing done. We are jumping ahead to the first drive with the new turbo. The exhaust isn't done, but I don't care. Driving it. Good stuff. Well guys, I got the car down the road on its first trip. Sorry, this is kind of a jumbled together video. I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, but I did a whole bunch of work and didn't really film it. Mostly on the downpipe in there, which I have off right now. But I've got it pretty much done where I'm all the way to the not the oval, but the circle tubing, back to the regular tubing. I fit it down past the downpipe. Yeah, pretty much ending the build here as far as this part goes. I need to hook up some vacuum lines for the boost controller, which I have to drill and tap fitting in here in the turbo compressor cover for this, and then I have to hook the wastegates back up. And after I do that, put the downpipe back on, I have to wrap the downpipe. That's pretty much about all I can do for now until I order some more stuff. I have to order a turbo blanket, and I need to order some more materials to finish the exhaust. But oh yeah, and also need a overflow, coolant overflow. But other than that, it's pretty much coming together. So here's the downpipe and the other section. So the downpipe ends here, and this is a slip fit right here, so I can be able to pull it out the top whenever I need to take it apart. But obviously the wrap's not on there. I just kind of wrapped it to see how much I had. I should have enough to get it to wrap all this where I need it to go. But it's looking good though. I like it. Welds are getting a little better, but this stuff is really hard to fit together. You can cut a piece out of you can cut two pieces out of the same piece of pipe and try to fit them together in a different orientation, and they won't fit. So you have to kind of bend and tack and beat and tack, and it's just a pain in the ass. So, but I like it so far, and now I can go from the round all the way back to the back of the car, and yeah, so she's coming along. I think piston agrees, but let's get going again. All right, I repurposed my old little swirl tank here for an overflow. Got the tube running down into here, and got the downpipe on after getting it wrapped, and looks pretty good. And here's the other piece of the exhaust, and where it ends right there. I'm gonna have to just come out of here and go all the way back with it. But that's it for now on this little project, I believe. Need to figure out a way to clamp the exhaust because the slip fit, the little clamp down there, is not really small enough. I can tighten it all the way down and it doesn't put any tension on the pipe, so I can't drive with it like that. And also I need to check the transmission fluid and top it off
But really, other than that, oh yeah, and I need to run the vacuum lines to the wastegate. Got the housing on, and the nipple end would just go into the boost controller. So got it all drilled and tapped. Just need to run some more wastegate lines and she'll be ready to make some boost. I know this video is going to be a conglomeration of crap. Probably going to have some couple cell phone videos in it. Didn't really film an outro, so this is pretty much going to be it. Got the first drive and some idle videos and a little bit of turbo noises in this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get the car on the street. I called Stainless Headers, where I got this slip fit piece from. The male or the female ends on the car, but the clamp is way too big. So whenever I try to clamp it down, it doesn't really clamp. So this is the little part that goes under the car. So once I get this figured out, I'll feel a little more comfortable with driving it, because right now it's just a downpipe. This will put it a little bit past the transmission. So yeah, but other than that, it's pretty much going to be it. In the next video, I have some maybe some boost pulls and doing a little bit of tuning on it. But till then, take it easy.